Yeah, when I pull up in that drop, you see where I came from. I've been running for them. You see where I came from. I've been running with a check. What's the word, y'all? It's your boy Levi, and we back with another one, man. So today on the board, we got something very different, man. We got a guy named Duplea. So it ain't real. This is something he made up. You know, it's opinionated. That don't mean that it's not true. You know what I'm saying? But he got something called the 7 levels of rappers. You know, the 7 levels of rap or something like that. Basically, I guess he got a certain amount of rappers on. I guess the higher the level go, the better the rappers get. So it is opinionated. Once again, like I said, I guess it's up to the viewers, you know, to give your input and what you think about it. So with that being said, let's dive right into it. But before we get started, if y'all new to the channel, man, like and subscribe.
Level of rapping ability, explain.
Level 1, trash.
The bottom of the barrel. Artists famous for putting out garbage.
You can get hit, bitch. And yeah,
cut the shit off, bro.
I gotta
cut the shit the fuck off.
They can't flow. Their voices are annoying. Their
flow.
lyrics are stupid. Just no redeemable
They can't flow. Their voices are annoying and the lyrics are stupid. So remember that.
qualities whatsoever.
After you talking, that shit stinks.
If you started rapping today with zero experience, you would be better than everyone here.
Punk niggas trying to clown me.
How crazy is that, right? Fix your posture, by the way. You're way too hunched over. I need you to understand, like, these guys are physically incapable of just phoning
Now
in
listen, I agree with it.
Their trashiness just jumps out and indiscriminately ruins every song they get near. Back in the day, there was this guy named Birdman, and he...
So this is the level 1. He said can't flow, can't rap. My bad, y'all. I agree with the list, but and ain't even nobody for the deep. So these are the categories. It ain't nobody for the deep. I guess they supposed to be so weak that they can't get that deep. Ice JJ Fish, if y'all know he is, that wasn't real. Ice JJ Fish, he is from Illinois. You know what I'm saying? He was y'all know I'm from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But he was my Uber driver before. He ain't nothing like that, man. That guy ain't nothing like that. And all that was for jokes and giggles. So he don't even supposed to be on here. And he doesn't want to even rap. It was supposed to be like R&B something. But Soulja Boy, he said can't rap, can't flow. Now, this one I don't agree with. Like I said, this is his list. It's opinionated. But this one I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people all over the world that know a Soulja Boy song. So, but everybody else is on point.
used to own legendary label Cash Money Records. But what he was known for the most was ruining tracks with his awful rapping.
Platinum plus, earrings be trillion cut, and my grill be slugged up. My heart deal with anger, cause nigga, I don't give a fuck.
You want to take it slow? I'm not that type of guy.
You either play it as a joke or you just tolerate it for another artist you like.
What the fuck is this nigga doing?
But no one is actually seriously bumping level 1 rap.
This nigga is trash.
Oh, hell
You said my verse wasn't hard, nigga. Who the fuck did you think you talking? Everything that come out my motherfucking mouth is hard, nigga.
Pause.
2. Bad.
Unlike the level 1 rappers, you can
So just by looking at that 6ix9ine Ice Spice, I feel like Soulja Boy definitely at least deserve to be on level 2 or higher than. I don't know how his list is about to go, but Lil Pump is not better than Soulja Boy. I'm so sorry to tell y'all. Y'all gotta really listen to them. Y'all might not listen to them and just be like, both is trash. But like I say, I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, you know, but Lil Pump and Ice Spice, no. 6ix9ine, no. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
get away with playing level 2 rap in public. Now and then, if you're lucky, you may even get the occasional listenable verse. Still though, their rapping ability is extremely limited, so most of the time they stick to one sound or even one flow. Level 2 includes one-trick ponies like Ice Spice.
I'm like, fuck it, I know he gon' spend. I'm with Dottie and her thotty friend. She a baddie, she know she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. I'm a baddie like fuck how you feel. And I'm thick cause I don't miss a meal.
You know, she dead serious, just keeps making the same song over and over again. Then you have trend chasers like Lil Pump.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Gucci gang was tough.
Their lack of skill means they often resort to employing gimmicks and internet trends to draw people in. So it's no surprise when they go in and out of style faster than the Yeezy 350s did. Finally, you have people that.
Shaq funny, man. He was rocking with this song.
So it's no surprise when they go in and out of
Then
style
he got to this
faster
song.
than the Yeezy 350s did. Finally, you have
same
people
like the
that are
same
just
song,
out of
Shaq.
touch with the genre, like Will Smith, trying desperately to fit in.
This is the bounce back. Watch Will, y'all. This is the bounce back.
And the crazy thing about this, y'all, if y'all ain't watching this part and don't skip it, type in Will Smith freestyle different beat. He got a different, it's like an older type beat that kind of fit him. You know what I'm saying? And this song sounds way better. I promise you it do. But that part, action, style, ain't nothing gonna ever change. That's just trash. You know what I'm saying? That's doo-doo. But it's a different beat. If y'all get a chance, check that out, man. He wasn't bad on the, like I said, I'm not biased. He wasn't bad on the, it was the beat. Beat makes a difference.
Back.
Yo, what the fuck is he doing, bro? And the harder they try, the cornier it gets. It's just a never-ending cycle of ass. Buddy, you've been rich for 25 years. What the fuck are you doing posted up?
So, I don't know why he said that about this part, like he corny for that. But he forgetting his era. You from an era where they albums was like that. You know what I'm saying? All of them, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's where that kind of came from. So I get why Will Smith did it. But I don't know if this old supposed to be older. You know, I don't know if this old or if this new. So let's see what he's talking about.
On a corner with the fitted in a fucking varsity jacket. If you don't put on some moccasins,
somebody said he
and a
rap
knitted
like an
sweater
undercover
right
cop.
this instant.
Level 3, mid.
Alright, I know these days youngins use the word mid to describe anything ranging from the worst shit they've ever heard to like a 7 out of 10 song, but we're here today to define real mid. Like Tyga, like Moneybagg Yo, like a trap.
And today people say, like I said, everything is opinionated. So people gonna say songs that ain't mid is mid. You know what I'm saying? Just because they don't like it, you know?
Travis Scott feature. Not good, not bad, just pure cardboard. Bland rap caviar fodder.
Back that ass. Back that ass. Girl, you look good, make me spend that cash.
Level 3 rap is best suited as background music in any sort of car or function where not offending people is the primary objective. And that quality has made it perfect for Wingstop commercials and annual.
He ain't lying. Wingstop commercials. Any type of commercial. Y'all done heard Sprite commercials with different rappers. I know Drake had did a Sprite commercial a long time ago. But movies, like I said, Joe Budden pump it up. He just seemed like a type that type of artist. You know what I'm saying, with the background music type stuff. But he ain't lying. All his list is very accurate. Only one that was Soulja Boy that I feel like should have been on at least 2, or this one 3 or something. You know, but all his list is very accurate. This dude knows something.
2K soundtracks.
Just got paid, I'm flossing. I'm a boss and I hang around bosses.
On the games.
As a result, mid-rap has basically become corporate over the years. That's why you hear it everywhere, but it still has no fan base. I don't know about you,
don't make
but
it
me
at this
personally, I have never met a single Tyga fan. Unlike Level 2, mid-rap.
I met a lot of Tyga fans, and by me being in Cali, sometimes it's Tyga got a very big following out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not saying that he don't deserve to be on another list or nothing, but I'm just saying he do got fans though.
Rappers might actually have more than one flow, some like surface level wordplay.
Count on some money, then smoke me a plant. This shit got me higher than John Morant.
You might even get a 9 on me like Rajon Rondo. 30 on me like Steph Curry, 33 on me like Scottie Pippen. We can just keep going like this.
Filler bars galore.
Filler bars.
Ballin' like I'm in the NBA.
Like, come on, bro. And people are gonna get mad that I'm putting Travis in this category.
The thing is, you gotta listen to that song. Like, they need to make a genre between, I ain't gonna say R&B and hip hop, but Cause this not like, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what you're looking for, preference. You know what I'm saying? That balling like in the NBA could be hidden for some people. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Some people gonna be like, that's weak. You know, some people gonna. It just depends on your preference. What you do. You have people that go to clubs and parties. That balling like NBA gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? So it's about preference and what you into.
Going like this.
Filler bars galore.
Ballin' like I'm in the NBA.
Like, come on, bro. And people are gonna get mad that I'm putting Travis in this category. But remember, bro, we're basing this off pure rapping ability. And I don't know. Name one Travis Scott bar right now. You can't
Ballin'
do it,
like I'm in the
right?
NBA.
Because truth be told, stripped of its blockbuster sound, Travis Scott's rapping is just bland and forgettable. I'm sorry, it's the truth. That's why his features never hit. He's not a verse guy, but that's fine. I mean, great artist, mid-rapper. Very important distinction to make for this vid.
Oh God, my God, this should be like God level. Nigga, take a picture somewhere you Kodak at. Scotty ain't telling us women and women he right producing the score and filming it.
Alright, up until this point, it's been all shits and giggles. Time to start making people mad.
Uh-oh.
Level 4. Okay.
In here, we will begin talking about respected rappers. Some of them may even be your favorite. Level 4 is full of what I like to call elevated mid. I'm trademarking that. Don't steal it, please. What separates
elevated mid. So before he even gets to the list, my opinion on what elevated mid is I guess it's a little more lyrical, but because you would listen to me, and from his list, we're gonna go off his list and his opinions. So on his level 3, and from what he's showing on level 4 with Cordae and Big Sean, I'm not saying that they weak rappers, but a lot of people preference to be level 3 before it's level 4 because of the simple fact level 4 gets more lyrical. So that's just how the world worked out, and people and fans. Like I said, it's preference. As the music get more lyrical, people say it gets more boring. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, but a lot of people do. You're not gonna play no real lyrical songs that are function. No, they're gonna punish you. You can't do that. So by me saying that is level 4 probably get a little more lyrical. You know what I'm saying? But it's just not. It's good, but it's just not. It's not grabbing you. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It just don't. As if you'll go listen to lyrical music and you'll be. You know what I'm saying? It's touching you. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But you know what I'm saying? But that's that's what I think that is.
respected rappers. Some of them may even be your favorite. Level 4 is full of what I like
Eminem on level 4?
Elevated mid. I'm trademarking that. Don't steal it, please. What separates it from normal mid is that these guys may have the ability to get introspective on a track, or bust like a fast flow.
Jonah Lucas. Oh my God. I would have thought Jonah Lucas would be higher. But I did kind of get that from Jonah Lucas. He a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? But rapping fast and sometimes just don't cut it don't do the job. Sometimes that's what I said. Jonah Lucas, he got some songs that's tough, but him and Big Sean, especially Cordae, they just don't grab you. It don't so
impressive rhyme scheme, and because of this they enjoy great amounts of respect from casuals who can't really distinguish them from the higher levels.
Yeah, it was stupid. No, who are your favorite artists? You listen to hip hop?
Yeah, have you guys heard of Joyner Lucas?
And also old heads thirsty for the tiniest drop of lyricism in the mainstream.
He said old heads thirsty for the tiniest lyrical music in the mainstream. So he punishing the old heads too.
Might as well be level 7. It's all the same to them. They heard that Jack Harlow album. They were like, shit, this is real rap. He's bringing it back. Cordae popped off and they were like,
damn, son, where'd you find this?
Now I ride with a paid chauffeur, cause I'm way dope, I better stay sober. I paint pictures.
Why his son? I know he tongue or something like that, but he ain't that. Unless that gotta be the effects. His tongue coming out at the top. Look at this, y'all. What the hell?
Cause I'm way dope, I better stay sober. I paint pictures, you a Crayola.
Maybe it's
they heard
effects,
Big Sean and said,
yeah, he's top 3.
I've been backstabbed and laughed at. We gon' see who get the fucking last laugh.
Big Sean top 3.
when in reality, these guys are decent, you know? That's about it. Even still, they usually end up forming deep connections with their audience and manage to stay.
So y'all seen the previous list. So like I said, his list is that's his list and his opinion, because you can put a lot of different rappers. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to use these rappers, how many rappers it is. But Megan Thee Stallion would definitely go down for sure. Fabulous. I don't know how to feel about Fabulous on level 4. Unless level 5 about to be real good. That's all I can say. But Lil Baby is also on level 4 in the category of the streets. Yeah, for the streets, yeah. The deep. I don't know how to feel about that. But it's his opinion. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. But Megan Thee Stallion definitely has to go down to like level 2. She do not deserve to be. I ain't gonna say that, but Fabulous. They saying she up there with Fabulous, pretty much. Think about that.
Relevant for over 10 years in some cases.
Level 5, good.
Uh-oh. Just good.
Everyone from this level on can rap. Whether you love them or hate them, their skill is undeniable. They can carry their own against almost anyone. Almost. Level 5 has wordplay, entendres, and storytelling for days. They enjoy respect amongst most people in the industry, but still fall short with those rap purists and hardcore hip-hop fans who just refuse to buy into the hype, you know? To them, they're just okay. They're hating. This is probably the most varied group on here, as you can see level 5s in every corner of the genre, including but not limited.
Let's see what he gonna say first before I go.
2, young guys who rap over Alchemist beats. Golden Age pioneers. Blog era lyricists. Bling era pop stars.
I feel the pressure under more scrutiny, and what I do, act more stupidly.
Again, Kanye, generational artist, good rapper. You may be wondering, well, why can't a guy like Drake be level 6? You know, he can rap. Allow me to demonstrate.
I'm used to seeing tears drop over enormous meals. The restaurant clears out faint echoes of Lauryn Hill.
See, it's like all the aesthetics are there, you know? He gets the cadence right, conductor beat, but if you dive any deeper, you just start hearing shit like this.
Oh, so many checks owed, I feel Czechoslovakian, nigga, what the fuck?
Oh, Slovakian. That was so trash, man. Straight doodle, man. But he ain't lying. Drake got all the aesthetics. But it's like a gift. It's like an empty gift, pretty much. In my opinion. It's rapped very good. It's a 10 on a rapping big bow. All type of stuff. It's like a, you know what I'm saying, an empty gift, pretty much. I ain't gonna say soulless, because it ain't that. I ain't gonna say it's like that, but it's just like a persona, pretty much.
What? He said that shit like it was so tough too. Like, to me, Drake's lyrical bag feels like that one scene in that James Franco movie where they go to North Korea and they see like a beautiful grocery store.
Yep, guess no one's hungry here after all.
But later in the movie, upon further inspection, they find out it was all just like a cardboard cutout, you know, it was all in like 2D. So that's what lyrical Drake feels like. North Korea grocery store. The point I'm trying to make is that even though a lot of these guys seem stellar at first, they're just missing that one piece that will make them great. DMX lacks technical ability. Drake.
I can't agree with that one. What he said about DMX. I can't agree with that one, but his list is accurate. He's very accurate, y'all. He know what he's talking about on a lot of levels. But I don't know how to feel about that one. But it depends on who on 6. You know, we don't know his list. You know, we just diving straight in it. So we don't know who on 6. So you can't just say somebody, oh, they might deserve to be on. That's why I ain't saying that. You know, just gonna wait to see. And then we could go back and be like, oh yeah, he should have been up there. So let's see what he's saying.
Even though a lot of these guys seem stellar at first, they're just missing that one piece that will make them great. DMX lacks technical ability. Drake is extremely shallow, so he lacks depth. Chance is corny. So it's like, just like if they had this one thing, they could easily be
Level 6, great.
And suddenly we get a lot less mainstream. And for a good reason. I mean, some of these guys rap so good, nobody even wants to.
That go to that hat. That's lyrical spiritual miracle hat. They say if you wear this hat, your music born, all type of stuff. So if y'all know, man.
Hear that shit. Zero compromises are made here. The rapping is intricate. The lesson is inevitable. The youngins are bored. This is not aux music. At this level, the rapping just demands your attention. It can't just fade off into the background anymore.
Let me like slow down, come back even faster out of it. Then switch gears again, do a different type of speed. Halfway through that, switch gears again, do a different type of speed. And this is what he's so good at. And that's why these flows sound so off kilter, and yet he never loses his timing.
There are some exceptions though. I'm talking about prime Wayne.
Wayne level
Cole,
6.
maybe. I don't know about aux. I don't know about aux with Cole.
Walking contradiction, my description. Off the top magician, compositions, non-fiction. Shit it in the competitions, pot the piss and go.
Level 6s have the ability to wash any rapper in the world on the right day. Their name commands instant
on the
respect
right day,
from real hip-hop fans across the globe. And even though they rarely go mainstream, they often end up staying relevant in the underground through multiple decades.
Prime.
And end up inspiring
Just
generations
Prime.
to come. Guys like MF Doom, like Common, like Rakim.
I guess nobody told you a little now.
I'm gonna get him that one. I'm gonna give him that one, y'all. Wayne is, he said just in his prime. So any other Wayne is a lower level, pretty much. So I'm gonna give him that one. Let's see what he got.
It's dangerous. It can't be mixed, diluted. It can't be changed. The switch. Here's a lesson if you're guessing and following.
And Rakim is really a good example of why some level 6s fall short of the top. Rapping is like a sport, and as the years go by, people learn from pioneers and become better, taking the craft of rapping to higher heights. So even though Rakim's rapping incredibly sounds still fresh 40 years later, he's naturally been outmatched by people who have taken his style and built upon it, taking rap global with better storytelling, more vivid imagery, and more of an expressive cadence. The same applies for many others on this level, who were also once
Level 7, GOAT.
GOAT rappers are extremely rare and come by once in a generation.
Chop and bevel rap on a doctorate level, so F. Scott Fitzgerald. Maybe I'm the new Rakim, maybe I'm Fat Pharaoh. Undergarments of armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian Kanye.
They have the ability to do everything at an elite level. It's like they see rap in 4D. They can go complex, they can simplify, they're good in the underground, good in the mainstream.
So, like I said, everything that he's saying, some of it is facts, but like I said, everybody gonna have a different, outlook. It's some guys that think, that, and that's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they wrong. Before I say this, there's some guys that think Kanye better than Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he is, maybe he not. It's an opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I feel like, at least probably, Kanye had to be a little higher, because Kanye could go complex as well. Kanye could do this. He did it before, But he called Kanye like a pop star. Let's just see what else he's saying, man.
Their voices are instantly recognizable, to the point where nobody can really even copy them, even if they tried their hardest.
What the fuck the big three? This shit. Oh, hell no.
I haven't seen one person replicate the mesmerizing flows of
Andre 3K.
the monumental presence of a Jay-Z.
For you knew what a fan was, I had it laid out for you knew what the plan was. 300 mil later, now you
The
understand.
unlimited depth of a Kendrick Lamar.
I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the
I
candy.
need you guys to understand, bro. I know hating Kendrick is cool now because he's super mainstream and popular these days.
So with that being said, in my opinion, I feel like you got to be able to reach. You could be a good rapper, but it's also about the fans as well. And staying true to yourself. You gotta have that balance. I feel like Kendrick got that balance. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all get that, but he can make a song, and some people might still say it's boring or whatever, but he could still kind of grab the new generation. You know what I'm saying? Without it being a diss song, even if it is or whatever, he could still again, you know what I'm saying, put music out for them as well. You know, but it probably ain't like likely for him to do it, but he, you know, he done it before. You know, so that's how he blew up. He put out a kind of main, you know, like it wasn't really a lyrical. He put a good hook. That's how it go with lyrical rappers. You got to get that hook. You get a nice hook, then you can put your lyrical stuff in a verse. You know, so the swimming pool, then you dive in. You know, that's how, and I feel like that's why he should be on this list, on this level. You know what I'm saying? If this the highest level. So, because he can still grab the newer generation. And that's what makes you a generational rapper. You know what I'm saying? As the generations go on, if you can still get in touch and in tune with them, you know, then that's why I feel like, you know, where you at. Because a lot of these, like, you ask my nephew who I'm just say this for, he asked him who Eminem, he's not going to know who Eminem is. You ask my nephew, he's not gonna know who Jay-Z probably is. He probably, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but he's not gonna know them for they rap. You know, he probably gonna know them for seeing them somewhere or something in a picture, but he ain't gonna know them for they rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, man. You gotta just know. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what else he's talking about.
But here's the thing. He's just the best, and it's not even really close. He just has everything. There's no weakness. His bag is too deep. And how could I go the whole video without mentioning Prime Eminem? Emphasis on the prime.
Nah, I would never diss my own mama.
I just let him get a pass with Wayne. I'm sorry to stop it again, but he done. I gave him a pass with Wayne with the prime stuff just because of the simple fact Wayne's voice changed. I don't know if it's from the lean messing up his vocal cords. I don't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? But I gave him a pass on Wayne. Now he's saying, basically he's saying Prime Eminem is lower. I mean, the regular Eminem is lower than level 7. This is what he mean by that. Then he just over disrespected and said emphasis on the prime. I know that Eminem was probably cold in his prime, but Eminem is still a very good rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's still here. You know what I'm saying? He might not be popping to the newer generation, you know what I'm saying? But he's still here. He still can go crazy. So that's disrespectful. You saying Prime, you know what I'm saying? Just say Eminem. Just say Eminem, bro. We know Prime Hill was cold, but he's still cold. So, and he you know, shit, and he got better from his prime. You know, his prime he was just probably, from what I heard, I ain't heard all the Eminem songs yet. I'm still catching up on him, but his prime he was just a little more emotional to me, you know what I'm saying? So, and music that is awesome. That's why fans love breakups. They love breakups. They please the music be good. Shit, they don't be really caring about the artist, you know. But that's how I feel like how people think about Eminem, you know, in his prime, because Eminem's still cold. And to me, as he got older, you know what I'm saying, from what I'm hearing already, he got better. So let's see what else he say. But that's disrespectful.
Just to get recognition.
His bag is too deep on the prime.
Nah, I would never diss my own mama just to get recognition. Take a second to listen, fool. You think this record is dissing?
Hey, we got one. We got us one. Shit, this is timeless excellence, unchallenged by any critic or detractor. In 100 years, when the history of hip-hop will be entrenched in school textbooks, these guys are gonna be the first ones mentioned. If you wanna find out what makes hip-hop so great and popular, start by listening to one of them rap.
He's not lying. You do gotta start by, some people don't, you know. And in this generation, that's why a lot of people say this generation is screwed pretty much, because they got to start off. I'm not saying that these as rappers don't think I'm dissing somebody. They got to start off by listening to Travis Scott, you know, stuff like that. You know, they ain't had. My generation was the last of, you know what I'm saying, of they probably wasn't the older, but like Wayne and them, Ludacris, that was to me. It was like the all the rappers pretty much was like they had some type of lyricism. You know what I'm saying? We still got some new rappers that's cold, a little lyrical. You know what I'm saying? That's decent. Shit. You know, we got Herb. It's a lot. You know, they might not be somebody's preference, but hey. But these categories is crazy. The overweight. He changing the categories now because he didn't have that in the other ones. He can't do that. You can't do that, man. You can't be adding categories on the end. But this right here is you can change these. You know, the new gen. He ain't had that on the other one. So basically this is an old school list. It's like, I don't know if he paid attention to from the points he was coming from, but just because you said the new gen, and now I'm thinking this is the old school list. Because this can go a lot of ways. You could put Nas as the streets. You could put Tupac as the streets. He's saying Tupac the old school. To me, that's why I said for my age, y'all don't kill me. All of them is old school, except for Kendrick. But you see what I'm saying? So that could go either way. Biggie could go to the old school, but this is a very good list. He ain't wrong, but this Prime over Eminem name is pissing me off, man. If it just came to a freestyle right now, Eminem is out rapping all of them on this list right now. To a freestyle off the top, off the dome, they done. Eminem won. So that's why I feel like that Prime shouldn't, because he basically saying Prime, he's lower. He's on a lower list. No. So let's see what he's talking about.
You'll be a fan soon enough. But if you already are a fan of rap, it's time to find out what kind of fan you are. There's 7 types, and you're certainly one of them.
All right, y'all. So yeah, that was decent. That was decent. His list was pretty cool, man. It was alright. Like I said, it was a little for me. That's why my bad. I'm critiquing it and putting it if I was to make the 7 levels. But that's his. You know what I'm saying? But if you really know, like a lot of, like I said, some stuff ain't true. Some stuff is facts. You know, a lot of stuff should have been changed on that. I ain't gonna say a lot, but like just a few things, pretty much. You know, but mainly it was that Eminem part. Eminem and Wayne part. I understand why he's saying Wayne. I gave him that, but Eminem, no. So, but let me know what y'all think in the comments of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about level 7 specifically. You know what I'm saying? Anything after level 5. Let me know what y'all think, man. What was y'all opinions? Because I'm giving mine. That's just mine. Maybe Soulja Boy need to stay on level 1, you know, for certain people. But I feel like he was more generational than Megan Thee Stallion, and Megan Thee Stallion on level 4. Like, you know, but let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments. If y'all got anything else, I had somebody send me this on Instagram. Like I say, that's the quickest way to get to me. You send it on there, because I don't see y'all the comments no more, because I do be getting a lot of comments now. So, you know, put it in the comments if y'all can't, you know. But y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Levi. If y'all new, like and subscribe. Let's get it. When I pull up in that drop, you see where I came from. I've been running for them. You see where I came from. I've been running with a check. I've been running with a check, yeah.